press conference. That's what they got to say in Dallas. Good morning, Super Bowl week. Obviously, a lot of preparation goes into the big game. Can you talk to us about your players and how they've been preparing? Sure, why not? Quick question about your left guard, Zach Martin. Has he been focused on this week leading to the Super Bowl? Run blocking. Let me get these dogs in. It's kind of windy outside. Cat. Cat. Let dogs up. Huh? Like what? All right. The commission show up, man? Well, he says he's available, so he didn't already afford it. So I guess I don't need to call no more. He'll call us, I guess, right? So I guess he'll call us. Do. All right. Just need to make sure I was live. All right, guys. Practice done. Let's get on. What are you talking about, me? Everybody ran all over me and tore my butt up, so shut up.
Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Ravens and the Cowboys. All that and more coming up next.
No single building has played host to more Super Bowls than this one right here. The Caesars Superdome in the Crescent City of New Orleans. This is Super Bowl 59, and we've got an outstanding matchup on tap. The moment is upon us, and we've got what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens taking on the NFC champions, the Dallas Cowboys. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. This was a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I'd agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those
attributes,
and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence. These guys don't lack for either one of those. Now,
kickoff return. Almost made it.
Franchises in American sports history. They had a bumpy ride along the way, but they're back in the Super Bowl for the first time since Super Bowl 30 in 1996.
And partner, when you say this is the first time back in the Super Bowl since 1996,
ain't wasting no time to get this shit over with.
I'm blown away. One of the preeminent franchises in the NFL. You would have thought they'd been here multiple times since then. The Cowboys want to add another Super Bowl title and bring it home to Dallas.
Davis Price on 1st and 10. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down now. Lance looking to throw it. They'll set up the screen for Davis Price. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively, and the key to any screenplay is space to work, and there was none to be found there, and they tackled it for just a short gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lance. And that's incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That was terrible.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come.
Can't kick no 57-yard field goal, guy.
Started with great field position, is facing 4th down.
They think I can kick one.
Send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance.
I can't make that, man.
So call it a 57-yard attempt.
I can't make that. I can't make that. Let the clock run down. Take the penalty. Can't make that. 52, yeah, 55, 57 now.
This might back him out of field goal range.
No, I can't make that.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk
That's
back
too
as
far a
that
kick.
was accepted.
We got defense, man. We'll just punt the ball, man. They hit the kicker. You never know.
And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
But it's a good fucking punt return. I mean, a good kickoff return. Come on, Lance. Hey, Lance, I bench you, man. You're 60, the other guy's 60. Everybody is 60 shit. This guy gonna try to run, man. You gotta put him on the bench, man. I'm gonna have to pop his ass quick, dog.
And his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you got the biggest game of your life to win.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. A nice stick and stop for a loss here from Jalen Phillips.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down.
Pop Henry. They want to play hit. They want to hit. We hit. See, compliment each other's hits.
The drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. To throw is Jackson.
Oh, got to pick that off, guys.
It's incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws.
Look, we got the #1 defense. Let's play like it.
A little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson now.
Oh, we had that picked off. It was 2 white jerseys there.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
The Ravens send their punter out now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. On that punt, we've got a man shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Hey, man, you got to play the Super Bowl. You're not going to back.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
God damn it, guys. Come on.
Possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
Completed out left to Downs.
Another miss.
On his feet. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
He's brought down at the 34.
All right, guys. This is not going as planned right now.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And they'll fake the jet sweep and run up the middle with Henry. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They go play action with Jackson.
Oh! Oh, look at that lucky shit. That's some bullshit. Oh, come on, guys. Wow.
We have an injured player. Yeah, Mark Andrews is in some discomfort.
They must get the Jules luck on this side over here. Look at that bullshit there. Oh.
A chance for the first
Bullshit fucking play right there.
First and goal.
He didn't catch it. It fucking bounced off. Another guy caught it.
the 6. Give him 2
Guys, we got home to a field goal.
Second and goal now.
Home to a field goal.
First and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
On second and goal, here's the option.
Come on, make him fumble.
He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's
We knew they was going to try that.
Well, for that being an option play, that really worked.
Look at Coach Jules built inside of him.
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything.
Nope, we right here, guy. We right here, guy.
And he goes down.
We the spy. You ain't going nowhere.
Hutchinson. And they're to drop him for a 6-yard loss. And
Get that lucky fucking catch, man. That's all we hold you field goal.
So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Tucker's kick is
Can't block that guy's kick. They got too good. They ain't even trying. You wasting up your effort. That's a goal, guy.
And then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Bomb. It really ain't a bomb, but I'll call it a bomb. It's a half of Coach Jules' play. That's plus we're going to throw it. It's really not a bomb, though. I didn't let him get deep enough to make a bomb out of it, but I'll call it a bomb.
And almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field
Field
because
goal
now
back.
they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
Come on, Lance. You done brought us this far. We got to finish the job.
Throwing now is Lance.
We got to finish the job.
So 5 yards here.
We got to finish the job. We got rid of Prescott. We got to finish the job, guys.
Lance looks to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up to
Saw that guy right there, man. That's not smart. And we saw that guy right there. We still threw that ball. Got to pay attention, guy.
Helping force that incompletion.
Working from the gun, Lance.
Come on. Got to catch that, big boy. That's touchdown.
It certainly appears like they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. So that kick.
All right, man. We're throwing each other out, and we ain't getting what we want to get.
It comes on the 3rd. For them, that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Here's Jackson. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Oh, that should have been picked off. Two white jerseys right there.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
This is fielded at the 27. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Here's Lance to throw it. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And he went free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 3.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Davis Price will try to pick it up.
Taking my 4th and 4.
First down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Price, you're not running the hole, man.
Here in the booth, you know that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. They'll try and run for it.
He didn't make it. God damn it.
46, good enough for the first. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly.
Oh, he did make it. Oh, shit. There you go.
4th and 2 in the NFL. Not ordinarily a running down anymore. Usually that ball's moved through the air.
I didn't think he made it either.
And gave it to the back, and he ends up picking up the first down. I'm not sure if they fooled him as much as they just did a nice job executing.
Needed 2, and they got 3. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
But from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3-3-yard gains. That means they're playing the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
The short one there taken in by Ferguson.
Take it to the second quarter.
5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. We are just getting started here at Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans. 1 quarter
No,
in the
they ain't gonna be nowhere.
3-3 our score. This is the NFL.
I said they ain't gonna be nowhere. He may get fired. I'm already looking to go to look, I'm already looking to go to Oregon already. They may not make it.
We are back and ready to go for the 2nd quarter of the Super Bowl. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, as always, thrilled to be with you. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Lance now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Cowboys first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down.
All right, guys. These guys here come to play, man. So we got to play.
And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one. Wound up hitting him for a first down.
Off of play action, here's Lance. And he'll get it right back to Washington. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now a pause. pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Give to Davis Price up the middle here. And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
Wow, man. They are shutting this guy down.
Pick up there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Wow.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. The Lance going to throw.
Oh, shit. They picked him off. God damn it.
This back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick 6 here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect descriptor there, because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, their ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have a nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
Can't bring the other guy in, man. This guy's still hurt, man.
And it is up.
This guy's still hurt, man.
It's good. That'll make our
He's throwing the ball like shit. This guy's still hurt, man. They put the other guy in, man.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot.
They got 2 more interceptions in 5 games, man. Wow.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Two minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Duggan. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 3 catches for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. It's a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space.
Yeah, that guy, man, his thumb was broke, so I guess his thumb still hurt shit. I don't know. They didn't say which thumb was broke. Set his ass down, man. Skip that shit.
Really nice yardage.
They ain't doing nothing, man. It's the guy that got me here. After the other guy got hurt, so gotta go back to him. He only has 60, but he'll be all right.
Duggan looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
The short one there taken in by Ferguson. 5 yards.
Guy's got more than 11 minutes on the field, man.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Where that guy come from? He's a linebacker. How you catch up with him? Oh, this is some fucking bullshit.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. Now Jackson. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Jackson. Throw right side, holding by Dobbs. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his target, and it's complete. And he will have the Ravens first down as they convert on 3rd and 3.
Guys, I got you up on top, man to man. How is he getting that little cut on you?
To denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the first down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11.
Watch the screen.
Again, Jackson.
There you go. He couldn't get out. Watch the screen. You make sure he didn't get out.
Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked it
Do him like you do us.
But he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Draw play. This is Henry. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first.
They shocked him on the draw play. That's pretty good right there. Wow.
He did well to get
So he's going to drop back and try to run himself. He's got a first down on that.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and they will take over 1st and 10. Time to get another look at this Cowboys offense. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. Nowhere to go that time.
Guy's not letting us run, man.
No doubt about it. Really
All right, guys. I got what we gotta do. You ain't got no choice tonight. We gotta do what they're doing to us.
Linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Duggan. Going up top.
He had the fucking ball. You dropped it.
That was a chance for the breakthrough. He's got a man running free, and you've got to be able to put that on him. But instead, led him too far, incomplete.
Doug going to look to throw this. Steps away. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Even keeping the back end for extra protection on third down, they still couldn't
Wow.
the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll start with a give to Henry. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. No big surprise. Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Throwing is Jackson. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he was stopped right at midfield. 3 catches.
That guy running my plays. He's running my plays against me.
As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can.
All right, you got to change our defense. I thought you were going to run something
10,
different.
12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
First down carry for Henry. Trayvon Diggs getting the tackle.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Flowers going to go in motion right. Play action. Now Jackson. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And he's going to have another first down.
Come on, guys.
Made at the Cowboys' 27-yard line. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Jackson now.
He fumbled. God damn it, that ball, that's a fumble. That guy caught that.
Well, that one's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Now it's Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
How's he getting underneath when we right there on top of him? I don't understand that.
Coming up, they got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now it's Jackson.
Oh, they got to be picked off. Come on, guys.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. They're going for it.
Didn't make it.
And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as he'll wind up going backwards. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. And a design QB run in that spot, maybe trying to catch the defense off guard a bit. It didn't work, though.
Again, we're seeing that college influence come into the NFL. Quarterback run game on 4th down. We didn't see that very much in the previous years in the NFL.
No, seeing it more, saw it there, did not work out. Turnover on downs. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Duggan now to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
2nd and 10. Throwing, Duggan. They'll set up the screen for Davis Price. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have a 1st down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So as they talk it over, we step aside. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Duggan to throw. Flushed out right. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Final shot before break. Dugan. His throw incomplete. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan.
Come on, guys.
As our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight. As we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this.
They ain't did shit. We done gave up 2 fucking turnovers. It was killing us. Come on, guys.
Over yet. 1 half remains to decide who will stand on the podium with the Vince Lombardi Trophy. And to call the
As I said, they done got 10 points off 2 turnovers. I mean, they ain't did shit.
Both teams making their final adjustments of the season during this long halftime break. Who will claim the Lombardi Trophy? To find out, we go back to Brandon and Charles in New Orleans for the second half of Super Bowl 59.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team.
What a sack.
As you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the third quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get them going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said, that they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the second half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Jackson from the shotgun. And he's going to be stopped up right at the
Where you going, Lamar?
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still
We keep people on the outside. We got smart. You got to run that shit up the middle.
But there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
And we got to get our guy. We got to get our guy running, man.
Team is on as this is sent away. And taken right on the 30. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good return there, 17 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll start with Davis Price on the ground.
We're not letting him run nowhere, man.
And his rough night continues.
Oh, boy.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Wow. The guy not used to this.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Dugan. The short one there taken in by
These guys are everywhere, man. Wow.
Get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on
The defense is as good as ours.
see
Wow.
the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Operating from the gun. Dugan. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins.
Taking my 4th and 1.
And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down.
All right, good job.
The first down yardage before he's brought down.
On 2nd one. Good job, guys.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back can get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards.
Where'd that guy come from? God damn it. They blue people just pop up.
They're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Oh, he threw it right to him.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski.
He threw it right to him.
Get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside the quarterback's.
Oh, he threw it right to him.
Where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively.
They ain't nowhere near the guy. That's way behind him. What is that? That's some bullshit. This game cheating, man. That's 5 yards behind him. This game cheating, man.
Offense getting set and ready for this next drive. And they'll have good field
No way he throw a ball that fucking bad. This game cheating.
And a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And a gain of 3 to the 33. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They go play action now. Jackson. And that's complete to Cooks. They had 3 yards.
Guys, we got to pick the ball off.
1 yard there.
We got to get there. Come on.
Lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Watch the screen.
Here's Jackson.
Picked off. Got him.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it.
There we go. Let's go. We got defense too.
Close game, and we're certainly seeing some excitement.
Now let's go offense.
It's really been the defenses. That's now back-to-back drives that have ended with interceptions.
Yeah, the guys on the other side of the ball, as we like to say, the defenders, they've been the difference makers for their teams. And when they're taking their game up to this kind of a level, I want to see what happens.
Probably winning by 100. That's why you sleep, you fucking bitch.
Game goes on, or the defenders.
Hey, cheating motherfucker. Put the rules in place next year. He's throwing all the fucking bombs. Lucky college should have fun. All right, Lance. We got to play football, man.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Lance looking to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game.
Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop it.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there.
Get the ball off, man.
Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on 3rd. Throwing now is Lance. Now Lance
Wow.
throws the interception.
Somebody change something, man. This is bullshit.
Bring this back. It's a pick six.
This is some bullshit.
Touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 17-3. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, called it the 26. Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points. And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And Lance now to throw. Going right back to Ferguson. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here's Lance to throw it. And he's just throwing the ball for grabs now. Fortunately, that would be a fall incomplete.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get...
We all right, guys. We got defense. They ain't scored on us neither. We got to score and stop their ass and score again. Come on, guys.
Obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Lance. That's complete. It's Collins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Here's Lance. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Lance. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. Well, the Cowboys are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Touchdown! Jake Ferguson from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys are back within a score.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And it's up through the goalpost. It's 17-10. A 10-play drive that time. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. And it will be an excellent return here all the way down inside the 25-yard line. What a play.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all it attention is going to be on the person running with the football, but how about the group as a whole, setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for in the box score, may help them win the game.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Now an option play on second down.
Come on, guys.
Touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from 10 yards away. And the Ravens will extend their third quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. This
took a bad angle, little guy.
About in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
11 yards and a Cowboy first down. So that's the end of 3 here in Super Bowl 59 from Caesars Superdome. The 4th and final quarter coming right up. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And there's just 1 quarter that remains in this edition of the biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, as we get set for the 4th quarter. And we're back in the Super Bowl. Time to decide who gets to hoist that Lombardi trophy as we begin the 4th and final quarter of action. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, Lance dancing to his left. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Play action, now it's Lance. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Now a 2nd and 10. The Lance going to throw. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 31-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand A field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now Lance again. Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Well, the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Davis Price will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
What happened? Oh. Nothing.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
You won't run this shit back this time, bitch.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Ravens offense back out there. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game. Fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. They go play action with Jackson. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing
Usually
with
pick those off, guys.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught 11 on the field. Those sidelines can become the 12th defender. They work to the defense's advantage on that play.
It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Jackson. And it is caught. And they'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
And that pickup.
Come on, guys. What was that?
That's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating defensively. You're a play away from getting that football back here, down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Play action. It's Jackson. And past the 35, will be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now it's Jackson. Complete to Likely.
Come on, guys. We got to pick the ball off.
Sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense. Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to make it a 2-score game.
Blocked it! Got it! Got it! Go, baby, go! Good job! That's what you needed! Good job! Get that shit out of here. We blocked field goals. We were just waiting.
Extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Wow, I mean, what a turn of events. A field goal attempt to possibly give them a 2-score lead here in the 4th. Not only is that denied, but it's returned for a touchdown, and now an extra point ties this game.
And to the surprise of absolutely no one, they came with the all-out rush because they had to at this point of the game. Not only did they get in there and block it, but how about the fortuitous bounce, and then it's off to the races the other way.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
All right, D, let's go. This is what we work for. Now it's time to shine.
This Super Bowl, it has had it all so far. All tied 4th quarter.
Now it's time to shine.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. But Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And this Super Bowl has been as good as advertised. Probably one of the best that we've seen in recent memory. All even here in this 4th quarter. In motion left goes Cooks. Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
Oh, come on. What was that, guys? How'd he get that?
Gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That goes for a gain of 31.
Wow.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense.
You got that late, man.
Teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Play action. Now Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Oso Diggy able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot.
These guys like to run the clock, man. That's how they play. They run that bitch down all the time.
Work to do here after the sack. Jackson.
Oh, he's got to pick that off. He overthrew that. We got to catch those.
Right when he released that throw, he knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, what a hit. What a hit. They got a punt. What a hit.
And that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing
They going for it.
supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
They're going for a field goal.
Yeah, that one. How about the
It's a
defense
60-yarder.
figured that one out in a big way? Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
He made that shit.
Is good. And they have taken
I didn't even try to block that because I didn't think that was a field goal they was trying.
a good kick that time. And
Oh,
that might
man,
have to
they
get
got
the
me on
negative
that one.
thoughts
Wow, I
out
should have
of
called
mind from the
timeout.
earlier block.
Especially since this was not a chippy, so he had to get that one out kind of low. But his line does a nice job of protecting. He's able to convert for 3.
Damn. I hit the fuck out of him that time. Wow. I should have called timeout, guys. Hey, guys. Field goal touchdown. They ain't getting the ball back.
And this could become a career-defining drive for some. Down 3. Fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. This is where the legends are made in the National Football League as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Lance looking to throw it. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
The coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, really.
Pace it 2 minutes, guys. We'll be all right.
Separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
No, bitch.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain.
Fuck you.
Here's 1st and 10 now. And Lance now to throw. That's complete to Chase. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Lance looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Pass complete to Tolbert on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 45-yard line. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Took my timeout away that I wasn't using yet.
Here's 1st down. Now Lance. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Still plenty of time and the 2 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10 now. Lance back to throw. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Lance. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Out to his left. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down.
Hey, baby! This guy getting his goal right here!
And final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Now 1st and goal.
Maybe too far back. It's a long yard. That's a long yard, man.
Timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
That's a long yard.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Still 1st down.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. Back to throw. They'll set up the screen.
Touchdown! That's game, baby! That's what you do! Tell them about it, baby! Tell them! Tell them, Lance. We were the double quarterback, baby. We let everybody play in the Super Bowl.
Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side. No way you can
That's some bullshit right there. That's some bull fucking shit right there.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Motherfucker, you can't never say nobody got a rabbit's foot in their pocket, you fucking sorry bastard. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit right there.
Hey, man, they bullshit us too, bitch. Went both ways.
Block 6, you fucking cheating bastard.
Went both ways,
Fuck
baby.
you.
Went both ways, baby. Went both
Cheating
ways.
motherfucker.
We stuck with the ball game, baby. We stuck with it.
And that motherfucker didn't get, he ain't getting the end zone either. They should have fucking challenged that shit.
Hey, man. Hey, man. What do you mean he getting his own? A minute ago? He ain't running it back.
Come on, run this shit back. Oh, that's even better. Okay, good. Hey, Lamar, let it go, baby.
Oh, let it hit. Let it hit, baby. That's how you hit him. Get off on him.
I guess that's the end of that. I know, man. Yeah, then he kicked that damn field goal. That'll put
What a
it out of
sack.
reach.
There you go, baby. That'll do it. That will do it.
This lucky motherfucker. Damn, now that bitch gets 2 Super Bowls.
That's it, baby.
God damn.
There you go.
Cheap bastard.
The Cowboys, baby. What a fourth quarter.
That's some bullshit.
There you go, right there. Look at that shit. There you go, baby. Way to fight. Didn't have no quarterback. We got rid of Prescott.
5-1.
They said don't get rid of Prescott.
Look at this lucky shit here. Lamar, you motherfucker.
They stopped the run. And but the defense brought us back, baby.
Why the fuck would you put number 8 on that motherfucker? That's Troy Aikman's number. What is your problem, man?
Man, he came with number 8. I don't know that. I don't play with the Cowboys. Shit, I forgot. That was his first time playing. Shit. When Lance got hurt, I went and got him off the scrap yard. I changed his shit. Hey, maybe Troy said you can have it, man.
Somebody change it, bitch. Yeah, whatever, bitch. This is bullshit here.
Way to go, Lance. I mean, you threw the ball to the other team a lot, though. Hey, man, they didn't score shit from offense, bitch. We threw fucking 3 pick sixes.
Hey, look, that's how I feel when I be playing y'all motherfuckers. Y'all motherfuckers ain't did shit here. Mahomes still got touchdown passes. Motherfucker.
Yeah. So look, hey, that motherfucker had to fight back.
That's some bullshit there. I tell you what, lucky motherfucker. How motherfucking Ortega's not the player of the game? He the one hit the fucking 3-run shot, the 4-1 shot. What are y'all doing?
Contract extended. Oh, hey man, I thought you said we couldn't get fired, man.
All right, they set it up for that league. Oh shit, I gotta go change that because I may get fired. Hey, let me go do that shit right now. Hey, let me go do that shit right now.
Extended contract. I said, oh shit, I was on the blame line. If I had lost that game, they're gonna fire my ass. Oh man, they was already talking to the press box. Hey, we gotta cut him loose, dog. Be like that guy from New York Knicks, man. Hey man, fired. Man, I took him all the way. Fuck you. You didn't win the big one, bitch. You gotta go.
Too.
You gotta go.
I was fucked up. They fired fucking Timmy. That's fucked up. That's why the franchise never fucking win shit.
The guy winning for him and they got rid of him, man. Wow.
2 back-to-back 50 win seasons. They ain't did that shit since the fucking 90s. And they fired him. Cause some motherfuckers got pissed off cause fucking Big Cat can't play fucking defense. Big sorry, bitch.
All right, who we gonna re-sign, guys? All right.
And the only reason the motherfucking Pacers won that game is on the last second fucking shot and fucking whatchamacallit couldn't hit no fucking free throws.
Ellis not
they
coming
shouldn't
back.
even won the series.
Larson, you not coming back. Lewis.
Kyle Swiber got a big home run.
Look, you're 29 years old,
right
man.
there.
What's your speed look like?
Way to come and shut down the heart of that lineup.
That was a hard Super Bowl right there, boy. Wow.
Should have lost it, motherfucker.
I mean, I went with a quarterback with 60 ranked, man. Be quiet.
I don't give a fuck. You should have lost it. That motherfucker blocked that fucking
Oh yeah, we block him, man. We block him, man. We block him.
Bitch blocked him and ran the motherfucking back.
That was the plus part. The block was the major part. But running back was the part. Hey man, hey, that make up for them goddamn pick sixes. We even that shit out. The defense showed up when it needed to. That's all that count. Well, the defense been there all day. They said, fuck, we ain't taking matters in our own hand. The offense don't want to do shit.
All right, let me go play this fucking Browns game. Oh, boy.
The defense showed up when it needed to.
That nigga said, yo, okay. Oh, man. We drafted the #1 quarterback, and boy, that motherfucker stink.
Hey, Commissioner, I just want to say, man, in public view, man, on my national channel, thank you for your apology. We appreciate you being a stand-up commissioner. We love you, dog.
The commissioner, okay, I'll let him know, bro. But the commissioner light is off. He at home, sleep. Oh, sorry. He up in the press box. He handing out the trophy. My bad. Yeah.
That's what I said. We'll say public view. We love you, Commissioner.
This motherfucker. Oh man, hey, look, now he has 2. This is some bullshit. Hey, look, I ain't got 1.
We love you, Commissioner.
The way it looks, I ain't gonna get 1 either. Oh, these motherfuckers here. The best chance I got is with them fucking Texans. And you know what? I think the fucking Chiefs gonna do something this year. All right, let's get out of this. All right, Cubbies, what a game. Y'all was up fucking 5-1 and you let them bitches come back. Boy, you almost lost this game. All right, we're looking good though, Cubbies. 75-19. I'm loving it. Let's go. That's enough for the day. Damn, Peterson. Man, what was that? I mean, Pearson?
Hey, Homer.
Fucking runs.
Let me see. What's your speed, man? Because you've been out all year, man. I got you off the scrappy.
All right, Brownies, let's go, man.
I can't waste that money, man. I'm going to have to say, hey, man, we're going to have to decline. We're going to decline you, man. We'll see you on the scrap yard again.
Let me see, what's your speed, man? Cause
we got to withdraw you, man.
I got you off the screen.
We got to see what we're going to get.
All right, Brownies, let's go, man.
I can't waste that money, man.
Whoa.
After Kobe
Hold up, Vanessa has another damn, she dating somebody now?
Who is?
Teammates. The first was Karl Malone.
No way.
Malone had plans to buy a property near Vanessa's home, and as early as 2004,
He's
he made an
alive.
uncomfortable joke about
I'm about to get a tight end, man.
He's alive.
which
Gotta go
made
too, man.
Vanessa extremely uncomfortable. The second was Derek Fisher. Vanessa was photographed sitting with former NBA player Fisher at the WNBA All-Star Game, which sparked rumors that the two might be dating. However, Fisher has been married to Gloria Gavon since 2021, so the rumors were quickly denied. The third was Pau Gasol. As Kobe's former teammate and close friend, Gasol has been a great supporter of Vanessa and her children. His close relationship with Vanessa has caused public speculation, but they have always maintained a pure friendship and a family-like relationship. Gasol is married and has no romantic relationship with Vanessa.
Paul
So this rumor
Gasol.
is self-defeating. Do you look forward to Vanessa's new relationship? After Kobe Bryant's death, there were rumors that Vanessa...
She got to go somewhere. She can't live forever by herself.
Well, they're not true.
All
I
right,
can't believe the
guys.
Steelers gonna sign this sorry motherfucker. I hope they lose every fucking game.
We done signed everybody, so
Over
we're done
22
with that
years,
league.
Anthony Anderson. Welcome in.
My name's Mondo. Been in IT for about 10 years.
All right, and Mons, could we see you or this?
Oh, yeah, I can take it off.
Okay, yes, thank you. Of course. Let's go ahead and take the next one off. Okay.
Boy, that was a hard
And what do you look for?
hard
I
fight.
do the 5 Fs. Fine,
That's how a game's
fit,
supposed to be
feminine,
played.
friendly, funny.
I just don't think we match each other.
Cowboys never win.
It was the ski mask.
Trying to get them little fuckers to win.
I'm sorry,
Oh.
but
The first one or the second one?
just maybe all of it all together. Yeah. Well, yeah, it was like the ski mask.
Okay, time to pop another balloon.
Do you want to have kids?
I can be persuaded, but not really, I'll be honest. And that's all she wrote.
Welcome in.
How many white farmers have been murdered in South Africa?
Several. I mean, they asked
No, how many?
I don't know. Several.
I know why you don't know. Because those numbers don't exist broken down by race. How many black farmers have been murdered in South Africa?
Look, you guys are so triggered over 59 people.
No, I'm not.
After we left, 20 million people in
Haven't
the
even
country.
brought
I don't
up.
know why.
God bless
Haven't even brought up the people, the white people that Trump picked out because they were white and told them they could come to the country.
How much?
There are 19,000 murders in South Africa. 36 were on farms. 7 of the farmers were victims. Okay, this is according to the South African police.
And you think the South African government is
The other 29, hold on a second, the 29 victims who were included in the farm killings were farm employees who tend to be black. So the vast majority of people killed on farms in South Africa are black. Where is the concern about that?
The concern is that there are white farmers.
Why are you only concerned about white people? Hold on a second. How many white farmers have been murdered in South Africa?
Several. I mean, they.
How many?
I don't know. Several.
He said, I don't know.
Those numbers don't exist broken down by farmers have been murdered in South Africa.
Look, you guys are so triggered over 59 people.
No, I'm not.
After we left, 20 million people in
Haven't
the
even
country.
brought
I don't know why you're so
haven't even
triggered
brought
over
up the people, the white people that Trump picked out because they were white and told them they could come to the country.
How much?
There are 19,000 murders in South Africa. 36 were on farms. 7 of the farmers were victims. Okay, this is according to the South African police.
And you think the South African government is
The
a
other
credible source?
29, hold on a second, the 29 victims who were included in the farm killings were farm employees who tend to be black. So the vast majority of people killed on farms in South Africa are black. Where is the concern about them?
The concern is that there are white farmers.
Why are you only concerned about white people? Hold on a second. How many white farmers have been murdered in South Africa?
Several. I mean, they.
No, how many?
This lucky motherfucker.
This man thought this beautiful woman would never choose him, so he gave up. But he was wrong.
Oh, so you didn't. You was supposed for me to lose 100%. What you're saying?
I can have your name. I'm Serenity, and what do you do? I'm
That what you're saying,
I'm a
man?
financial advisor, and then I also
Fuck yeah, I wanted you to lose, bitch.
That's fine, man. I mean, I would want you to lose too, but I would still pull for a human first, though, man. I'm lying, man. Nah, I wouldn't. But I would congratulate you if you did win, though, man, because that was a good game. There wasn't no blowout. We had to fight back. I mean, it was hard. There was some shit going on in that game, there, boy. Wow. Whew. I don't want to play no more tonight, man. That was rough. That was rough. Wow. That was rough. That was rough, rough. Rough, rough. Rough, rough. That was rough. All right. Oh boy, that was nice. Stop the recording.